hope everyone's alright. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and if you're returning, thank you so much. So today I'm going to be using these soft gel tips from Macart. They are a long coven, not Macart, sorry, Temu. Yeah. So I recently got these. I didn't show what I had in that order. Just there's a few bits in there that wasn't. So these have the numbers on the lid. They are pre-edged, as you can see, and they are flimsy at the cuticle, which you want, and then they are solid, or more solid, at the tip. They're a nice length. They fit okay, sidewall to sidewall. That one just fits, and that's the biggest size there was, the 0. In the same pack, it's a 0 to 11. Although it shows on the thing it's a 10, there is an 11 in with the zeros. But that one was way too small and we didn't use it. So I'm going to size out my tips, my nails, the tips to my nails, and I'll see you in a moment. Well, you can see here that I pretty much know the sizes because I did sort of measure beforehand which ones fitted and which ones didn't, just so we didn't prolong the process with this. So yeah, so I'm a 4 on my ring and index, a 2 on my middle, 0 on my thumb, and a 9 I believe on my pinky. So here I'm going to show you, I've got my drill and I'm just going to etch the inside of these tips. You don't have to if you don't want to, you can always use primer, but I do both. It just helps with the adhesion with whatever method you're going to stick them on with. So I'll quickly do that to all the nails. Don't want to bore you with it, I'll show you one and we'll go on to the next stage. So that is roughly how it happens. I'll go off. So I've done all of them. I'm going to do both hands today, but I'm only going to show you me doing one hand because it's a long process as it is just doing the one. Although this is the easy bit. So as you can see, it almost fits perfectly. So I am just going to take my file and I'm just going to round off the edges a little bit because I've got a bit of a roundish cuticle. I don't really have a flat, squarey round like the tips are. So I'm going to go do that to all of the nails. See, now he fits a bit better. Nice and flush. So yeah, I'll do that to all of them and then we'll come back. So I'm going to be using the Savilan Nail Extent Glue Gel. I use this one all the time when it comes to putting on these type of tips. I'm just going to wipe all the dust. Wipe with the ISO all over. Then I'm going to get my nail prep dehydrator and acid free primer, and I'm going to pop that on all the nails to dehydrate my nails, get rid of any oils and everything off there. Then we're going to go in with the acid free primer. We likes a bit of that. Not sure what I do next. Can't remember if I base coat or prime the tips. We'll see. How's everyone doing anyway? So yeah, so I take the primer and I'm going to chemically etch the inside of the tips. I like the double priming, so I will do that across all of the nails. I don't think I show all of them, I might show the first 5, but that's about it because they're the ones that we're going to be using. Well, it's the bottom row we're going to be using because I'm going to do my left hand on camera and I'll do my right hand off camera, but it's going to be exactly the same process and it will be the exact same design as well. I was just showing you there that that's how it would look when it's sort of etched in and dried in with the primer. So here we're done, all there. So now we're I get bear's court. Oh, just letting you know I got me a little gooseneck lamp to the side there that I'll be using to quick cure, fast cure. I forgot what the word was. Sorry, it's been a morning. So I'm going to use the bottom row, and then with these, and I think I'm going to use the BlueSky, I believe that is, because I'm using the BlueSky, like, well, I'll be using, see, I'm giving it away now, I'm going to be using the BlueSky system gel polishes today. I'm going to use the BlueSky base coat. And I will apply a thin layer, or thinnish layer, to all of my natural nails. Cure for 60 seconds, as it's a 60-second cure. Same with all their gel polishes, they're 60 seconds as well. And then we will get on to putting the tips on. So I do apologise about probably being right down the bottom there. I've got to try and get used to where my new setup is. It's a little bit higher than I'm used to, or higher up on the desk. So here I am going in, and I'm going to use the Saviland gel, and I'm going to apply a thin amount to the whole tip, and then I'm going to wipe the excess off at the end of the tip from both sides. Put my flash lamp on, and I'm going to press it to the cuticle and then push down. The only thing I struggled with these tips is, you'll notice after a few nails, I'll show you, I'll tell you when we get to them, but I kept getting air bubbles, or like pockets of air right by the cuticle. I don't know, it's probably a me because of my nails itself, my natural curvature or whatever you want to call it. I was getting a little bit of air bubblage, so I did find another way that worked a little bit better, but I will show you. I think it's after this nail that I do it. I've seen people do it, so I thought, well, I'll give it a try, see if it works, because I think on this nail, once I've flash cured it, I'll show you what I mean. So I'll pop it on, because when I push it all the way to the end, it's slightly lifted by the cuticle. So here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a bit of pocketing at the back going on where you can see bubbles. So with this nail, what I did, when we get to it, come on woman, hurry up, is I laid it on and I pulled up with the gel, so there was a bit of gel on my nail as well, and then I pushed down till I got to the free edge, and it seemed to work a little bit better. A little bit better. I did get a little bit of spillage, but we'll clean that up. I will do all of the cleaning and most of the extra work off camera. There are some bits I leave on camera because it's a long enough video as it is, you don't want to see all of this. So yeah, so I do the same on this one. I'll drag some of that gel. I may have not put enough on there. I may have dragged a bit too much. I did get quite a lot of spillage, but I did manage to clean it up before it cured too much. I managed to wipe most of that off. So here we have, I also sorted out the little air pockets that I had. I just shoved a bit of gel in there. So I am now going to take my drill again. It's a bit dusty, it needs a clean. Excuse that. Just going to go around the edge with my mini sanding band, which I believe is a 240 grit. I think it came with the mandrel bit. And I'm just going to clean up any spillage around the cuticle that I made with the glue gel, because I'm terrible. I have got some more glue gel that I got off Temu. It's the solid type one. I am going to give that a go at some point, because I've got some of the tips that I want to try. Just when I get a few. I've got some time off work at some point, so I might try and do a few videos during that week. Maybe do some where I try these new tips out. I've got a couple of different ones, but Oh, excuse me, sorry. I don't know which one to try. But you'll find out. So I am going to dust off with my dust brush and some ISO. And then I think I take, what do I do? My file, and I'll go around and shape up the sides and the free edge. I do show you me doing it all. It's just make them a little bit straighter, make them right, and that. And then I'll do the free edge. I can't remember what I do next. I should have watched this video. I should have watched it before I voiced over, because now I'm like, can't remember what I did. Dusted. Here's my brush again. Dusted all off. Oh, I think I go with a base coat underneath, top coat underneath. Oh no, acetone on your net brush, just to clean up crappy brush that you don't use very often. And I'm gonna melt. I've seen a lot of people do this. I'm just melting the top of that tip into the like the natural nail, so it looks seamless. Well, I tried. Not all of them worked. I still need to practice. I still need to get the hang of these soft gel tips. I love using them. It's so easy. I just still haven't quite got the hang of doing it flush. See, these tips are nice. And they're really good. I'm just not sure they're good for me. There's just something about, like, with the cuticle area, that, or I just have my natural nails too long. It could have been that. But I'm kind of like trying to grow the nails out, or I'm not. I'm actually waiting on to do a video soon, hopefully. You'll see probably in a couple of weeks or two, or a month after this one goes out. So yeah, I'm going to take the BlueSky No Wipe top coat. I'm using the BlueSky system with mine as well, and I'm just going to top coat underneath, just so it doesn't get too grubby. I've seen, well, the main one that I see is Anne Elizabeth. I watch quite a lot of hers, and she normally does it. It just helps keep it clean, and it does help keep it clean whilst you're doing all sorts. It makes it shiny too. So I will do that to all of nails. We did make a little bit of mess, so I did clean it up. If I make messes and I don't show it, I do clean it, don't worry. It's just, there's a lot to edit, and you don't want to see everything, really. So I'm going to take this, I took it to go and buff the nails. I did it off camera because I didn't want to get it all over the place. So I'm now going to go back in with that base coat, and I'm going to put it all over my natural nails. All over my nail, basically all over the tip, downwards, because I want it to help adhere the gel polish that we use today. We're using a few. There is one that is not BlueSky, but that's just because I don't have the colour for the BlueSky, which is a white one. Although now I'm giving it away and we haven't even got there. Shush, woman, what you like? Giving it away now. Although by the thumbnail you would have seen what it looked like anyway, so yeah. So one nail left to go after this, and then I believe I will then go in with the colour. There we go, it's lovely. So I'm going to go in with this BlueSky gel polish. It is Limeade Glow. It's a beautiful, like, green, mint green, lime. It's a very nice pastel green. And I am going to only show you me doing the one coat, but I do go in with 2 coats of this. So with BlueSky, they are a fantastic company. I've been working with them for a little while now. Well, say been about a month-ish. But they are a fantastic company. And I love working with them. they are the BlueskyGlobal is an international beauty fashion brand which distributes nail products in over 67 countries around the world and growing. It's a good thing. Coming to a country near you. They are fairly newly established in 2024. BlueskyGlobal gel products pride themselves on creating a unique formula. It is hem-free, which is good, cruelty-free, and also a vegan-free. Their polishes have no horrible stinky smell, which is good. And the scent smells wonderful. It smells okay, I suppose. And they are very nice to work with. And then every season, BlueSky will come out with a new collection. At the moment they offer 168 gel polishes, and they have just brought out a collection that is the classic collections, which is 1, 2 and 3, and altogether that is 36 colours. That's good. They still create monthly collections as well, and these were created with spring and summer in mind, also for the everyday wear. So in August they're going to be introducing their new autumn collection, which will be nice little autumn colours. And then in November will come out their Christmas or winter colours, so that'll be nice. So their collection for that. And they also strive to inspire women to dare to be themselves through their nail art, and to create their own beauty through their own creative nail art, and it's through the love of nails. Good, isn't it? So if you're interested in purchasing, you can use my code. I'll leave it up on the screen, because whilst I'm doing this I can't remember it off by heart. And I will leave the code and the link below for you to try them out. So, going back to the video, I have now done the nails the colour I wanted. I also put on some foil glue gel, as you probably saw, because I was too busy rambling on about BlueSky. And I'm using this pretty floral foil, which I like, and I'm going to put that on all of the nails. But don't worry, there's a reason. Well, there's a reason, obviously there's a reason, woman. So I did cut out one of the nails because I was pretty much down there for the most part. Yeah, I need to work on that, making sure I'm up a little bit higher so everybody can see, because what's the point? So I will let you finish up watching what I'm doing, and then I will come back on the next stage. Don't they look pretty? So now I'm going to go in with the base coat just to seal in all that foil that I've just put on there, because I don't want to be taking all of that off. I do put 2 coats of this on because I did notice it was, I think it's because of whatever was left over of the foil glue gel was reacting with it and it didn't like it, so I had to go in with a second layer of base coat, but I won't show that because tediously long process. And then once we have done this, so we're back, I'm just wiping off that tacky layer because I don't really need it, and I'll end up getting fluff and floof all over the place. So I've got my new palette here. I've got this one from Temu. Go me! So I'm using the Madam Glam Perfect White. I'm using BlueSky's Blindfold. I'm using Cyan C, or something like that. Then we're using the Lime Glow again. And I'm just going to pop a line of this, each one of those, across my palette. And I do like with every colour, so I'll use the white, then I'll use another colour, then I'll do another strip of white, then I'll use another colour. I don't think I'll use any more white after that. No. Just to break it up. Thought it would look alright. And then, yep, so we're going to go back with the white. And then I'm going to go in with that blue. I think it's Cyan C or Cyan C. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me. But if it's not, I do apologise. But it's a nice blue. And then I'm going to take some base coat and I'm just going to put a couple of blobs, sort of one there and then one there, basically going either side, just to help it flow a bit. Because I don't really want to put a full load of base coat on my whole nail, because there's enough layers on there as it is. I don't want to be putting even more. So I'm going to take my dotting tool and I'm just going to run it up and down a bit, just to give it a bit summit. I'm going to take my ombre brush, which I need a new one because this one's, I'm about had it now. And I am just going to float it. I don't know what I was doing, I was literally just finding empty gaps or places that the foil didn't transfer to and just filling it in with a marble, which is what I am doing. I haven't done a marble for a while, so I thought I'd give it a try. It turned out alright. They are unfortunately no longer on my nails. I did have to chop them down after this because I cannot live everyday life this length. So they did go about half the way down. Just literally past where my natural nail is how far down they went, so they weren't completely short. But now they aren't, as I'm voicing over this, not on anymore, just because I think I've done something to one of my nails and it kept just hurting a bit, so I've just taken them off and just put a little bit of, I believe it's Madam Glam's Biab over my fingers, just for the time being, just to protect my natural nails because they're quite thin. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking a dry lint-free wipe and I'm just pressing it against the side just to take off any of that excess gel polish that would be there. Otherwise it's going to make it too big, too bulky, and could quite possibly cause wrinklage. And we don't want wrinklage. No, no, no. So I will do that for this, and then I am just going to leave you to finish watching. So I do a marble pretty much over the nails, just in various different places. So I will leave you to watch, and I'll play some nice music in the background. And I will pop back when all is done. Well, when this part is done. So now that we have cured all that, I'm going to go in with the Madame Glam's Rose Gold Gel Paint. And just grab my BlueSky nail art brush. I like this one. It's pretty. It's perfect. Does the job. I use this for all my special stuff. I don't use it for anything like random. I use it for doing this sort of thing and proper nail art stuff. So I am literally just going to put a bit of gold in spots, in places, just to break it up and give it a little something, something. You know me? Got to give it a little something, something. And yeah, so I'm just going to literally do that over all the nails. And it's not going to be symmetrical or anything. I'm just following a couple of lines, just putting bits here and there. And yeah, and it's only just going to be on the marble. It's not going anywhere else, just on the marble. Might go a little on the outside, but for the majority of it, it stays in the marble. Just breaks it up a little bit and doesn't look so... It won the best marble. I've done better, but it's not bad. I think I used a bit too much of a certain colour, and it just, yeah, I'm not sure, but this is literally all I'm going to do. And then I think I go on with, I'm not sure if I go on with some base coat. I think I do. I normally put a base coat on before I put top coat on, so the top coat sticks better to the base coat, to the nails. Something like that anyway. So yeah, almost finished, hopefully. And then I will just leave you to finish up quickly, and then I'll come back. So here they are all done. I'm going to do another base coat as I said previous. Just gonna pop a layer of that on the nails. It also helps level out a little bit. There were a little bit lumpy bumpies here and there from the marble, but it is what it is. You can, I can do marbles, but I just cannot get the marbles, you know, like flat. They're quite bulky. I've never really been able to get them quite flat. And it's so much easier just doing it on an actual normal tip that's on the stand than it is on your actual fingers, because you're trying so hard not to get it everywhere. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the perfect person at doing gel application by any means. I'm still in a learning stage. And clean up tools are very handy for it, that's for sure. It's just one of those things. So yeah, once I've done that, I will clean up anything around my fingers, if I've got anything on there, which I probably did. Don't forget to cap them edges, gotta cap them edges. And then we will go in with the no wipe top coat. I'm gonna pop it to the side. Sometimes I find it being in camera makes the focus go funny, or not focus in the right place. But it would help if the person with the camera came up a bit more. Honestly, what am I like? So we are nearly there. A couple more fingers to go after this. And then once I've done that, I'll just quickly, if there's any clean up, I will quickly clean it up before popping it in the lamp. Because I'm terrible. I can't help it. I try not to. It's the gel. It's just flooding everywhere, even though I don't use that much on the brush. But they do look pretty, don't they? not something I would normally wear myself, but I just had this image in my head that I just wanted this. But yeah, and that rose gold is just, oh, I love that rose gold, I really do. I use it quite often. But yeah, so that is that. I'm going to put some cuticle oil on to my much needed cuticles. Dry and crusty. Well, not crusty, but they are definitely dry. I don't use it enough. I really should use it a lot more than I do. And then once I've rubbed that in, rubbed my hands, get off extra. I like using a brush, but I don't like using the brush type one in the bowl. It gets everywhere, and you get so much left over. So that is that one done, that hand. I am going to go off camera, and I am going to go do my right hand. I don't know what it is with my pinky, but it never wants to sit properly. And I almost got it flowing nicely. Almost. Not quite in some places, and I wasn't intentionally trying to do that either. So, go me. I did quite well. So yeah, so I'm going to go off and do that hand. As soon as I've done that, I'll be right back, because nobody wants to see that. So here they are, all finished, both hands. Don't they look pretty? I say they're not exactly the same, because I wasn't about to try and do that. But they're alright. Like I say, I did end up a bit later on in that day cutting them down, because I cannot do everyday life with that, going to work, things like that. It's not happening. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Do go and check out BlueSky's website. They've got some amazing colours on there. Honestly, amazing. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. And until the next video, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!